The UK and France are urging Russian President Vladimir Putin to show he wants peace with Ukraine before talks with former US President Donald Trump on Tuesday. French President Emmanuel Macron praised Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky for agreeing to a ceasefire proposal and challenged Russia to do the same. He said it's time to end the violence and destruction. UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy also called for a full and unconditional ceasefire and said he hasn't seen any real sign from Putin that he wants peace. Lammy warned that the UK and its allies have other ways to push Russia to negotiate seriously. The White House sounded more hopeful, saying peace in Ukraine might be closer than ever. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt said Trump was determined to help secure peace and mentioned that one of the topics for discussion was a power plant on the Russia-Ukraine border, likely referring to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant, which has been under Russian control since 2022. Trump said the talks would also cover issues like land and power plants, but he didn't give many details. Kremlin spokesperson Dmitry Peskov refused to say what would be discussed, as the Kremlin usually doesn't reveal such information ahead of time. Putin has said he supports a ceasefire but has listed conditions for peace, including concerns over control of the Kursk region, which Ukraine briefly captured last year. He also raised issues about how a ceasefire could be monitored and said he wouldn't accept NATO troops in the area. Last week, Ukrainian and American officials discussed a 30-day ceasefire in Saudi Arabia, which Ukraine is ready to accept. Macron and newly elected Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney also pledged their country's continued support for Ukraine and called for clear commitments from Russia.